So how was everybody's Halloween?
Yeah.
Amazing! I was gonna do something, but we couldn't because one of my friends didn't come and they ended up doing the whole thing. But we had another plan, backup plan, so we did pretty good.
You had backup plans because you had a feeling maybe your friends are gonna flake out on you. Huh? All right. Anybody else do anything fun or have a good costume?
No, I lost my mask.
You lost your mask.
Yeah.
You guys saw me yesterday?
Yeah, you were Superman.
Superman? I was feeling it. Alright, so what I want to do to start is the same as every class. You guys start off with a couple time multiplication, 2-minute drills, correct?
Sure.
Alright, so I know you, Tiffany, are kind of new to the class, but how we start is typically with one of these. It's just a 2-minute drill to see how many of these problems you can get done. And so if you finish, just let me know. Wait until I give you the word. Let me get a timer going here. Alright, so on Friday we did start into a lesson on making change, right? And we were doing the math portion of it, right? And everybody kind of felt that it was pretty easy stuff, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't that difficult, it was just the subtraction, making sure you had the decimals in the right place and borrowing. So I want to just say where we're headed and what we're going to be doing with this unit in this lesson. So eventually I would like for us to be able to kind of role play and have one person pretend like they're somebody buying a product and the other person being the cashier and giving the change back. So we're going to be working our way up towards that. But what I want to do now is practice the portion where everybody's the cashier and everybody's practicing making change, right? So as a warm-up, I just want to do a quick, fun little warm-up, and this is just the math portion like we were doing on Friday, so this will just get everybody caught back up and in the same place. I made these on my own. So as you'll see, they have a couple of famous people that I use for the problems. So we're going to go ahead and go over these, and I'll have you guys try to do these individually just as a review, and then we'll go over them together. And I'll read over these together here.
You need our journal?
We will need the journals in a little bit. For now, we're just going to do these right on this paper. So I wrote it out as a math problem, or as like a word problem, and then I wrote out the math for you guys. So, are any of you guys Justin Bieber fans?
No.
What?
Hey, it's all good. I think he's got a silky voice, but that hair that he has is just something else. Hold on. Let's take a look at it.
His name is Justin Bieber. Yeah, it is. Period.
You guys don't think it's not beautiful hair?
Justin Bieber.
No.
Really?
Hey guys, what do you think? Does this man need a haircut?
Yes, I can't even see, but yes.
But you can tell that he does need one, right?
Yes, he does.
Oh wait, hold up. Let me
Turn on the lights.
let me get one of the lights so you guys can see us a little bit better.
Justin Bieber, Justin Bieber went to the barbershop to get a haircut.
I don't know, what do you think? Does
Haircut cost
that man need a haircut?
and Bieber paid with $100.
Can we just turn on the lights off? Better.
Yeah? Alright, I'm cool with that.
Yeah. Done with it.
Done with that first one? Alright, hold on.
Ooh, TV there.
Aspect.
0.
Is that better?
Yeah. 0.
Yeah, it's better.
7. 6.
Alright, so First problem, Justin Bieber went to the barber shop to get a haircut. The haircut cost $67 and Bieber paid with a $100 bill. What change will he get back?
$33.
So,
$32.
3.
alright, so let's check. Guys, remember how we went over this? Is there a way to check your answer?
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright, so how do we check our answers?
We only have a 50 and something right here. 80, 90.
Are you supposed to do the second one too?
So let's go over them one at a time, right? So let's take a look at this first one.
I'm making
So first I want to see what we got here.
Wait, what did you do?
No technique.
I don't know, man.
Huh? Alright, remember, you gotta borrow from that side, right?
I can't do it. 10. Someone 0, 10, cross it, 9, 10, cross it, 9, 10, cross it, 9, 10, cross it. Oh no, that's cross it.
Come on, I'll be right back. Alright.
This is really easy.
You got the first one all finished up? Excellent. Thank you.
Cristiano.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
You spelled it wrong.
Did I?
So
I even looked it up and I messed it up, didn't I? I'm sorry. Alright, so we did the borrowing there, right? So let's do this all up here together. Alright? Remember, this is just a little review to get us thinking about the math portion. When you guys make change, or if you're a cashier making change, do you have to do the math out in front of customers?
No.
What do we have as tools to help us do the math?
Your brain or
Your brain, but
The register.
the calculator or the cash register, right? That's going to do the math for you. So this is kind of just get a double check, right? Alright, so if we have 100 and we have a $100 bill given to us and it only costs $67, gotta make sure we're subtracting, right? So we have to borrow. Oh, shoot, we don't have to go that far. Alright. So 0 minus 0 is going to be 0. 0 minus 0 is 0. We got 10 minus 7. 3. Can't forget about the decimal point.
And then again 3. 33.
And then 9 minus 6.
3.
3. I didn't have to do that. So, everybody wound up with 33, I believe? Excellent. Alright, so now here is where we're going to add the element of, remember how I said we would have some order of operations? Right? So this is our first example where we have order of operations. Alright, so we have Cristiano Ronaldo went to the store to buy new soccer equipment. He bought a soccer ball for $23.99 and a pair of socks for $4.35. He gave the cashier $30. What change will he get back? So, anybody? Yeah, more of a football fan? Alright. And you said you are a soccer fan though?
Mhm.
Nice.
I don't know if I got the right answer.
Alright, so let's take a look at this one, guys. So, the math problem done out is going to be 30 minus, and then in the parentheses, 23 decimal point 99 plus 4 decimal point 35. So remember what we have to do first, right? In this problem?
The whole total is 2834.
Alright, but you're not done yet, right?
Subtracted by 30. I don't know if I got
You have to do a dollar over. Dollar over
For what? There's no taxes.
23. Yeah, because if it says $23.
Or pretend like the tax is already included. So all you have to do is the math portion here. Alright,
Where?
so let's go over number 2, because I saw I saw some good things and I saw a couple mistakes that, we're going to make mistakes in this class and that's completely alright. But, let's go over this really quickly.
200 minus 3 times 27. Makes no sense.
Alright, let's take a look at this one first, guys. So, can I have everybody looking up here? Alright, so when we do the order of operations, what do we have to do first?
Parentheses.
In this case, yes, we have to do the parentheses first, right? So we have 23.99 plus 4.35.
28.34.
Let's do that. 23.99 plus 4.35. What's that going to give us?
28.34.
What the?
Alright, so we know the total inside the parentheses is going to be 28.34, right? Are we done with this problem?
No.
No.
Now we have to subtract. Wait, hold on. Then we have to do 30 minus 28.34.
Right? Because we look at this problem, we still have the $30. So this number represents the $28.34 is how much the soccer ball and the socks cost together, right? But we still have to find out what we're going to give the Ronaldo back for change because he paid with $30. So our next step, we have to figure out what 30 minus 28.34 is, right? And we got to remember to put a decimal point and 2 zeros.
See, my house, my answer.
Alright, so when we do this, we got to borrow from the 3. Alright, so we're left with 10 minus 4 is going to give us 6. 9 minus 3 is going to give us 6. Can't forget about the decimal point. 9 minus 8 is going to give us 1. 2 minus 2 is going to give us 0. So we're left with
$1.66.
$1.66. You got it? Excellent job. Make sense? So what I want to do now is have you guys make change with the play money that we have in front of us. We're going to get some practice in doing that. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go through one of these examples at a time, and I'm going to have you make the change for me, and then I'm going to come around and check it. So 1 to 5, you guys understand what we're doing for this activity?
Yeah.
Yeah? So 5 if you guys know exactly what's going on. Alright. Let me pass out this. I know these copies are a little hard to read. I have a master copy that I'll put up here as well, but this is just so you have a version in front of you. And so we're going to start with number 1, and as I said, what I would like you to do is pretend like I'm the customer. I've handed you. So for number 1, we're going to treat this like it's real practice. And I've given you $40, and the amount of whatever I'm buying is $36.45. For these first 4, I've done the math out for you, so all you have to concentrate on is making the change.
The last part.
So yeah, this last part right here, what I want you to do is, with the coins I've given you, I need to see what it's going to look like when you give me back $3.55. And then for the last few, I'm going to have you do the math as well. So we're making change here. So we're gonna go through each example. Like I've given you the $40, and then that's the total. The math's already been done out for you, so you're just making the change. All right. All right. Perfect.
You only do the bottom part. Yeah.
Excellent. As I said, these are gonna start fairly easy, and then I'm gonna make them a little bit more difficult afterwards. All right.
So I do the next one.
Yes, sir. All right. So. Perfect. That works. Yes.
I know.
So remember these ones are the 5-cent pieces, right? So if I want $3.55. So this is the $3. These ones are going to be worth 25 cents each, right? These ones are worth 10 cents each. I'm sorry. Alright, so how you want to make the 55 cents change? Okay. So I got $3.60, right? So right, or you can give me one of these for 5, right? Because these ones are worth 5 cents. So that would be correct change. All right, good sir. Absolutely. Perfect. Thank you. All right. Excellent. Why don't we go through number 2? So, for number 2, I am giving you $50 in cash, and the amount of the total purchase was $23.20. So what I'm looking for back in change is $26.80. All right, so I'm going to come around and check on everybody for this one. Take your time, and as I said, if we're getting these wrong, it's not a big deal. That's why we're practicing, and that's why we're doing this, right? And for some people, this is going to feel a little bit easier than others, but I promise I will find ways to challenge you if this is not challenging. All right. Alright, so we got 25, 26. I'll give you those two back, right? 50, 60, 70, 80. Excellent. Alright.
Can I do the next one?
Yes, sir. 20, 25, 26.
Number 3, ready to number 4.
And then 75, and that's 85, right? Because this is 25, 50, 75, right? And so with the 10-cent piece, it's going to be 85. So
That's 60.
do you have the nickel that you can give me to make it 80?
Okay.
Alright, I'll be back around in just a few moments. Perfect. There we go.
Good job.
Alright. Perfect. 26. That makes 80. Perfect. There you go. That looks good.
And then the next one.
Yeah, that's one.
Alright. Perfect. Yep. That's 80. Excellent.
Another one.